today I'm going to take a look at this classical ukulele book called Graded Repertoire for Ukulele, Classical for Low G Ukulele Volume 1 by Jeff Peterson. Now I don't know if there's currently a Volume 2 in the works. I'm not sure why this is referred to as Volume 1, but I certainly can't find a Volume 2 at present. So this book is priced on Amazon.co.uk for about £23 at the moment, and Amazon.com for $30. Also, you can get a PDF version for $30 from ukulelecorner.com. It is associated with Ukulele Corner and the Ukulele Corner Academy, which you can subscribe to, pay a fee for, and get access to lessons. However, you can go on ukulelecorner.com and there are free lessons as well. So I've not subscribed to it. Today I'm just reviewing this book, but just to make you aware that there is a resource there for if you're looking to get into classical ukulele. Ukulele Corner also have a YouTube channel. So they have some of the pieces from this book on there as well, videos of those. But the book also comes with access to recorded versions of everything in this book. So you can download the audio, and I find that is actually really useful because if there's any trickier bits in the book that you're not sure how to play, you can go and listen and it makes it make more sense. So I'm just going to give you a quick look at the contents page now. Now hopefully this is clear enough to see on the screen. It is a list of the contents. Included are 62 pieces separated into different grades. And I suggest you pause the video here and actually have a look at what is included, because really the value of this book will be determined by how many of these pieces you want to learn to play. If you find that there's only maybe a handful of pieces here that you're interested in, this might not be the book for you. However, if there's maybe one or two pieces in each grade minimum, I would say then it's definitely worth the money. So you can probably see from that there are works by quite well-known composers like Sohr, Bach, Beethoven, my favourite Tariga. A range of works are included. Now I don't want to get done for copyright infringement, so I'm not going to show you the full page here, but just to let you see that, so we've got standard notation and tablature included for all pieces. I found a couple of points where what they've written in the tab, I have then found a slightly easier way for me personally to play the same notes, and I'm just going to cut to an example of that now so you can understand what I'm talking about. So in this piece by Tariga, I'll draw your attention to this section. They say to play the E here with the open string. However, I play it by fretting the third string, the C string, at the 4th fret. It gives you the exact same note and also means you can keep the right hand finger picking pattern the same throughout. So as I say, just a couple of pieces I've come across so far, and I've played through quite a lot of them where I've just made a tiny adjustment like that. It's not a big deal and it's not wrong what's been written down, it's just I find it easier to play it a different way, and that's all. Another thing I wanted to draw your attention to is the grading system. Now, I don't know how to professionally grade music pieces, so I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the way it's been laid out in this book. However, I am finding that some pieces that are actually graded lower, I'm finding harder to play than some pieces that are graded higher. So, for instance, there's Tarantella, it's graded as 6. I'm finding that more hard to play than Adelita, which is graded 7. That's just an example. And it's not like this, you know, it's not like this throughout the whole book, but there are just a few pieces here and there where I've noticed that, at least for me, some higher graded pieces are actually easier for me to play. That might just be because the techniques involved in these particular pieces come more easily to me than some of the others. Like playing really fast is something I struggle with more than certain techniques, so it could just be me personally, but I thought it might be worth mentioning. But overall, I would say it does go from easy to hard throughout the book. So if you're a beginner player in particular, you know, you can probably get quite a lot of mileage out of this book and work your way through it. And I think for intermediate players as well, there's a lot there. You can go to the easier grades and get immediate gratification because you can play something just straight away. But then you can also use the higher grades to advance your skills and progress with your learning. For someone who's already like about grade 8, I mean, this is more going to just be a resource for you to play music, and if you like the contents of the book, then you're probably still going to get something worthwhile out of it. I really like the fact that it is graded because it gives you an indication of what level you're at. I like the way it's laid out. I like that it's got standard notation and tab. I like that it comes with access to recordings, because that really does inform your learning. Just to reiterate, this is for a ukulele with a low G. Now, God, just break my ukuleles. So it's not to say that you couldn't learn and get something out of this book if you have a high G ukulele. It's just going to sound better if you have low G. So to demonstrate that, I'm going to just play a piece on my ukulele that has low G, and then also play that on my ukulele with a high G. Just a little sample, okay? So, what will I play? How about okay, and then let me just play that same thing on my high G ukulele. Okay, play that second part on here. Okay, let's try something else. Okay, now high G. It sounds quite pretty with the high G, but the low G just gives it more depth, breadth of tone, and allows you to have those sort of bass notes. I'll say that because, you know, it's a ukulele and the bass notes it's not really a low bass note, but relative to the rest of the ukulele, it is a bass note or a low note. So it gives you that, I guess, the more traditional classical guitar sound, which a lot of these pieces come from classical guitar. So that just gives you a little bit of an idea of what I'm trying to say here. You can get something out of this book if you have a high G, but I think you'll get more out of it if you have a low G on your ukulele. I'm just going to insert a couple of samples of pieces you can learn from this book I recorded these on my Rode NT1A condenser microphone. I will put full versions of these up separately on my channel if you want to listen to those, and I will link these somewhere in the video, and I will also put in links as to where you can purchase the book. And while I'm here, I just thought I would do a quick word on my plans for the channel. I would like to do some more ukulele reviews and ukulele book reviews. This will just be as and when I get ukuleles and books. If I think they're worth talking about, I'll make a video about them. I've not made the money, you know. I'd love to buy several ukuleles that I've got my eye on at the moment, but I do think I'll be getting another one quite soon, potentially 2 that I'm looking into. So when I get them and I've played them enough to pass judgment on them, I will make videos about those. And yeah, I think I'll just make ukulele related, music related content in general. So that's a rough idea of what you can expect. I'll just play out on a little bit of Adelita. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've found this useful, and I hope to see you again.